Hey, and welcome to another episode. I'm Veronica de Polo here. Today I want to tackle into common dilemma faced by many service providers of all stripes, making your business a priority. It shouldn't be the last thing on your to-do list. It should be the front and center. So grab your notepads because we're diving into some nitty-gritty of consistent business promotion. Hey, I'm Veronica de Polo, and with more than 15 years being a marketing strategist, you're going to experience the new way to promote your business with clear and unique messaging by giving you actionable marketing and messaging strategies that get you interested leads to transform the lives of your audiences so that you build up your brand with continuous momentum. Get ready, because here's where we say no to outdated marketing strategies and society norms, and we say yes to change from the inside out. Welcome to the Branding Momentum Podcast. Okay, so let's start with the struggle many of us know very too well. Juggling the daily grind with business promotion, right? The daily client work, the meetings, the deadlines can be all so consuming, leaving you very little time to self-promotion. I bet that sounds very familiar, right? So one tangible solution, and I know I've said this before, but I will continue to enlighten you on this, is to do some time blocking. Dedicate, specific slots in your schedule for your business promotion. Treat it like the same way as you're treating a very important client work, right? So for example, every morning you're going to spend 30 minutes on marketing tasks, because consistency here is what makes the world go round and be better, right? So consistency is key. Now, the next thing I want to tell you is the fear of over promoting, right? Many service providers, worry about coming across as pushy. You might have tried, webinars and written blogs and done some live Q&A in the past, but the response felt a little bit overwhelming. And if you felt like, it wasn't really working, and I totally get it. I've been there before, and I feel that is the case in so many of us, right? For some people it works, for some it doesn't. But let me give you a new perspective on this. Why don't we try and test an effective storytelling? These stories can be about your client's success, but it's essential to actually frame it in a way that highlights the challenges, the transformation, and the valuable lessons that you've learned with these clients. So remember, storytelling isn't about boring your audience. It's about, engaging and inspiring them. So craft your narratives to be relatable, emotional, relevant to your audience pain points, and aspirationals, because that is what will make somebody say, I can work with this person because they're so specific. They're telling me everything that they know, and I feel I have a personal connection, and you're speaking directly to them. So let's try and test that if something of the things that I've said before haven't worked. Now, I want to tackle the consistency conundrum. I know it's challenging to maintain a regular online presence. I get it. Coming up with fresh content ideas can actually be very exhausting, right? Ever felt like, you've hit that creative wall sometimes, and you're putting spaghetti into the wall and it's not sticking, and we've all been there. But here's a practical tip that I would like to give you. Use a content calendar. You could do it on your own. I think we have previous episodes about this, and I will find them and I will add them just below, just in case, so, I can help you out, right? So plan your post ahead of time. I know I've said this a million times. Yes, you need to plan ahead so you can do the things that are important right now. But what it does is that it takes the guesswork out of the equation, right? So if you dedicate a few hours each month to brainstorm and schedule your content, this way you can actually stay consistent without the daily pressures that you're having from meetings and the last minute things that are happening. So let's be sure that and actually, I'm just remembering that I did do a brain dumping exercise. So I will tell my podcast producer to put them in the description, okay? And lastly, I wanted to wrap this with something that we fall into the trap, We get discouraged because maybe your competitors or other people that they're doing great on social media, for example, right? They're getting all that glory and all that. And, seeing the competitors have a polished online presence can make you feel like your efforts aren't enough, right? That you're not doing enough. And if you didn't listen to a few weeks back, you're not late on your marketing, go and check that one out, please. But I bet you felt this before. I bet you've checked their socials. I bet you've seen their articles, what they're doing. And I want you to experience something. Let's counter this with celebrating your own progress. Every small step counts. Everything. You're on your unique journey. Your business is so different from your competitors. You may sell the same things, you may do the same services, but you are very different businesses, right? So instead of comparing, let's focus on the growth. How can you grow from this? How do you need to know something more? Do you need to understand something better? Do you need to become a better communicator? Do you need to become a better marketer? Like I said, you don't have to know all that as long as you are being unique, right? Remember, Rome wasn't built in a day. So keep your eye on your goals. Focus on your money goals. Focus on your lead generation goals. If you see yourself that you are not dedicating enough time to build that lead generation, like those leads, then go and find ways how you can get more leads into your business. Maybe you need to create a freebie. Maybe you need to create a mini course or something. Maybe you need to create something that your audience and your potential clients need, right? Okay, so there you have it. I hope this actually helps you a little bit move from the imposter syndrome or the things that I'm like, I'm not able to do this. Oh, I don't have time. Let's look at things in a different kind of way. If there's something that you've tried and it has not worked, please, I want you to go and find me on Instagram at Veronica de Polo and send me a DM. And tell me, I've tried this and it has not worked. Or I've tried this and it has worked, right? Because from your feedback, I can give you better podcast episodes. I can give you more information. I can give you more strategies, more tactics, okay? Well, I'm going to leave it here and I'll see you same time, same place next week. Bye-bye.